Hey, welcome to this morning video. Whenever you're watching this, is just fine. Starting your day in a calm, positive way with intentions and being more intentional, mindful, and conscious during your day. So you realize, and so that you really are creating a life for you, not just reacting and responding to other people's stuff. And then at the end of the day, you realize, oh my God, what did I even do for me? I'm just reliving the same day over and over and over and over and over again. And it feels like everybody else is moving along and you're just staying still. So don't do that. Okay, the card I pulled today is a really good one. I love this one, the Wheel of Fortune. And this is from my tiny pocket Light Sears deck. I love this deck. And so I highly recommend it. Get the bigger one, but I like the little ones too. I take them a lot with me to different places. And the little affirmation for today is, it's a short one. It is, boy, where's it? With every spin, I expand. With every spin, I expand. And the Wheel of Fortune is about cycles. When we finish one thing, another thing can begin. When we let go of one thing, we're open to receive something new. So it's not that an ending is bad, and it's not that beginnings are scary. It's just the cycle of life. And of course, we're always beginning and ending at different times. And so there's never a time when we're like done with everything, right? So it's just about this constant cycle in life. And the Wheel of Fortune does, and tarot cards represent like good fortune coming, things about to turn around for you. So if things have not been going so great for your life or whatever, then it can mean like a time is things are going to turn around for you. So that's always a positive thing. That's why I also love this card. And I actually am somebody who loves beginnings. I love new beginnings. I'm multi-passionate. I can do many things. I get bored easily. I tend to love to learn and really go into something full on, and then I'm ready for the next thing. I love to experience things. I love to experience life and lots of things. So I'm not sure if that is you, but that's what life is all about, right? So it just is about be prepared for chance meetings, a beautiful turning point, or a note on the path that will change everything for the better. Get your karma points out and your serendipity glasses on, because if you open to spotting opportunity, be open to spotting opportunity. You will find it now. And that's the thing. It's like, okay, what is ending in my life, or what am I holding on to and not allowing to end? Because endings, when something's meant to end, you will feel it. The other person will feel it. If it has to do with another person, it will begin to fall apart or break apart. It just means maybe this is meant to go. Maybe this is meant to go. And sometimes we get so attached to things or people, and we don't loosen that cord and let things go, because who knows? It may come back to you. It may not, but holding on too tight is constricting and it never feels good. Right? So what things can you let go of? But also when you let go of things, and when you really say no to something, that means you're able to say yes to something else. Something new is coming. So is that happening for you anywhere? What are you blocking? What are you not allowing in because you're too scared to let go of something? Our closet of clothes is a good example. If we never take anything out of the closet, but we buy new things, eventually that closet's going to be so stuffed, we don't have room for the new things. You got to write the flow of life. Let go, bring in, let go. The yin and yang, right? Everything's meant to be like that. The flow, receiving, giving and receiving. So don't, what do you want to say? Stop the flow. Don't stop the flow of things. Live in the flow of life, but also be conscious and mindful and make your decisions. All right. The book I'm reading from today is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. And one of my favorite books. So if you're starting with this personal growth journey and kind of wondering what book to start with, where to start, this is the one I highly recommend, by Dr. Joseph Murphy, written the year I was born, 1963. And I have a more updated version. So the language in it is more easier to read, right? All right. Now, I love this analogy about a blueprint. So when we are building our life, when we're in our life, whatever, when we're building a home, we have a blueprint. We pay a lot of attention to the room sizes, the scale of it, what we're going to put in there, what we're not, what we really need, what we don't, right? Like if you've ever built a home, you know, so much time goes into it. Attention, thought, caring, this and that. You change it, you change things, you go with the right? You're back and forth all the time. Do we do that with our lives though? Are you doing that with your life right now? And like I said at the beginning of the video, most people are just living every day pretty much the same, just responding to other people's problems, other people's stress, other people's things, and just finishing some to-do list you have of tasks that don't really give you time to explore things that are really important for you. And I'm telling you guys, once you hit 50 over, stop doing that. Find ways to begin to stop that cycle, because what are you going to want to look back on at the end of your life, right? So I love what he talks about the blueprint. And isn't that so important? The thoughts we think, the words we say, the things we do, the actions we take, the habits we have. We got to look at our life. Like, what areas of my life am I feeling really good about? What areas of my life am I not? How can I begin to change things? What needs to be broken down? What needs to be taken away? Sorry. I just did a video earlier and I was talking a lot. And it's all your experiences and everything that enters into your life depend upon the nature of the mental building blocks that you use in the construction of your mental home. Ourselves, right? So, I mean, of course, our body is a house too. What are you, and just think about your car. You probably put better things into your car than some people put into their body, right? Like often some men will take better care of their car than themselves without you thinking, oh my God, I need to take care of this vessel, this very, very, very important body. So health is really holistic, body, mind, and soul. It's not just about focusing on what you feed yourself, because if your mindset, if the thoughts you're thinking, the habits you have, the act, all of that doesn't match, if you hate yourself, if you put yourself down, if you're not happy with your life, if you're feeling terrible about work, if you're feeling stuck and frustrated, your health's going to go, because emotions affect our physical body. So it's all of that, right? So when you're talking about like you're living your life, you can break it down into physical, like the body, mind, and soul, right? My mindset, my body, my physical health, and then my soul, what I do for me, time for me, my connection to my faith, what I believe is possible, all of those things. And kind of take and go, oh, what areas am I really good at doing things like that? What areas do I really need help with? Or what areas are breaking down? Maybe the body, What areas do I need to spend more time on? So we spend so much time, like let's say if you're planning for a retirement party, or you're planning for a birthday, or you're planning a vacation, you think about it so much, you focus on it, you're excited about it, you lose weight for it, you do things for it, all of these things. But when it comes to our living our life day to day, we don't. And every day contributes to the next, and contributes to a month down the road, 1 year down the road, 5 years down the road, right? How you're going to be, how you're going to feel, how you're going to experience your life, the energy you're going to have, the relationships you're going to have. So don't keep putting off things, even if that means spending more time with your spouse or your kids, or being, a better person around them, not so frustrated, mad, resentful because you're in your other part of your life, you choose to do nothing for you. And so then when it comes to them, you're like, you know what, I need my time. I don't want to have to take care of or spend time with anybody else right now. I just want to do things for me. I used to be like that. That's why I'm saying that. So it is so important to really take stock and think about that. That's why I love when they talked about this blueprint, and I thought of the house and all the things we spend so much time thinking about and get excited about and do things for. But when it comes to our life, our body, we don't. So time to think about that. Build silently by realizing peace, harmony, joy, and goodwill in the present moment. So here's how you start, right? Like, oh my God, it just takes so much time. And you don't have to start a big diet tomorrow. You don't have to change everything tomorrow. You don't have to decide what your relationship's going to be like. Maybe you leave him, you stay with him, whatever. You don't have to do that right now. Take time during the day to settle in to the present moment. Even if you're just in the bathroom, take a few deep breaths, go for a walk in nature, go outside in the trees, breathe in the fresh air, look at the sky, feel the sun on your face, appreciate all the nature, beautiful nature around you, or go to a beautiful coffee shop, bring a book you love, do some journaling or read, and just love the moment. Love the moment. That's the way to start, even with just that. It'll make a huge difference. Every day, I do something like that. And I've done that for years. So that every day I know I have that time for me that I truly love. And you can start it too, even just for 10 minutes. All right. So much love to you. Love to hear if you like this video. Give me a like, give me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. What do you do during the day that brings you joy?